What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Desolate. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today. As we hang out for a little while, and I think I made it to the top floor. If you go around the back of the train station, you should be able to get up here. In the previous episode, we had needed to find, I guess, we're trying to get into a city that's on the island of Greznichny, I think is how you say it. I don't know. That's a hard word for English speakers. Greznichny. I don't know if I've ever said that word before. That might be the other problem, is that just, if it's never a word that you've ever said before, you don't have the muscle memory to spit that one on out. But for us right now, I made it up to the top floor. To get into the city, we need a train station token. That seems like kind of a weird security. Ooh, a machete. I kind of want a machete. Ooh, let's get the machete. I think I'm going to try and equip it. I'm going to recycle that right there. Oh my god, recycling makes my life so much easier. And of course, a little bit of whiskey right there. Considering soy cereal with mushrooms. Ew. I'm thinking that when they say cereal, they don't mean cereal like we mean cereal in the United States. I'm thinking they mean like rice, like cereal grains or whatever. So that, oh, maybe this isn't it. Maybe this goes right back to where we were. It's definitely above us. Because when I go over there and I jump, it gets us closer. See, it's definitely up above somewhere. Like, it's on the floor right above here. I thought I found my way up, but let me go back around the outside again and see if maybe... It's also possible that all it means by that is that the thing is somewhere inside this collection of buildings, but I've been walking around now for a good, oh, I don't know, 15 minutes. Haven't seen anything like that, and in fact, the loot has popped on some of the other areas that I've been getting into. Part of me was wondering if it was just the crazy people in here that possibly had the stuff that I wanted, but I wasn't, like, totally 100% sure about. God, I'm getting whooped on right now. I'm just having a terrible day. Where is his loot? Right there. Give me that loot. I'm probably going to need it. Yeah, lemonade sounds great right now. I'm actually a little bit low. I'm a little bit low, amigo. I'm going to use some bandages, too, while we're in here. Just kind of... There we go. Get that health ticking on up. Can I climb that ladder right there? I cannot. Well, damn. I suppose I'll get back to you when I find whatever it is that we're looking for here. This token is not popping out at me. It's just not being obvious. Okay, so I finally found it. Is this little Zenny-looking token right here laying next to this dead guy. I figured they put all the glow sticks around it so that you would notice it. But honestly, from like that distance right there, there's so much clutter and there's so many things you can't even loot in this game that I think I just walked over the top of it. So let's grab that.
Proceed to Oasis. Present the token, the merchant. Camp itself is to the north, Sector C6.
Alright, we'll head to the north in Sector C6. We've got ourselves what looks like, oh, about a 300-meter walk. That's not that bad. You know, 300, 900 feet. I mean, I feel like the measurements in this game are slightly off. But then again, maybe they measured it. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. I don't even know why I say dumb stuff like that. I need to stop saying dumb stuff like that in the middle episodes, but I'm not gonna. It just keeps happening over and over and over again. I will keep a special eye out for herbs, because we are out of healing items. While I was doing my thing, it was pretty awesome. I found a med kit while I was picking through that place. And we got a ton of scrap, which ended up being pretty valuable. But aside from that, it's been a fairly profitable trip. I don't think there's anything over here that's looking right to me, so...
Oh, boy. It's too heavy. I can't.
Oh, he's complaining about his backpack again.
This way.
How much are you carrying? 53? Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. That's not like a light load, you know what I mean? We are carrying a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food. That should keep our meters slightly filled up. Hey, an herb. Yay! Gotta get that herb up off the mountain. I think it's got bird dookie on it. But we can put it underneath the cold tap. Get all the dookie up off it. See? That's how you bust out right there. That's the next Grammy winning song. Just a song about dookie all up on your weed. And let's take this. We do have a campfire over there. Might be worth getting after. It's the middle of the day, so I don't know why I have my flashlight on. I'll go ahead and trigger that on off. Hashtag triggered. We've got a round box on this
Just need
side.
to
Like,
calm down. Everything is okay.
yeah, you're gonna be fine, man. Your meter's not even halfway down yet. It's looking perfect. Don't even stress. We can have sweets and fruits, and we can make ourselves... Ooh, can I make something new? Do I have anything that'll attach to, like, a... Oh, I can make barbed wire. Do I have anything that'll attach to, say... Oh, I don't know. Something like... a sword? What does a truck do? What is that? So it's a weapon mod. Can be applied to a stick, rebar, pipe, shovel, truncheon, club. So it's mostly blunt implements that can be attached onto. I'm going to make the simple dessert because I have fruit and I have the other stuff. With groats and soy extract, we can actually make 2 of those as well. I was getting a tiny bit worried. I really was. I was a little worried about the presence of... Oh, I still need the toolkit, though, to do what I want to do. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. Like, it's not something that, like, I want to do, but I suppose it makes sense. I get it. Now, do I need to repair anything that I have right now? Repairing seems like it costs quite a bit of scrap. I'll repair my guns and whatnot. What is that right there? Oh, yeah, I picked up a machete. I totally forgot about that. How much does that do? 200 damage? Oh, it's just as good as our saber. Ooh. Is it faster, or does it, like, swing the same way? It pretty much swings the exact identical way. So there ain't nothing to worry about there. There's so many little areas, and I want to go in and I want to loot them all, but it said we're on our way to a merchant. If I could buy myself a bunch of bullets so that I just have, like, guns, and I can be like, pop, 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 and take somebody out, I think that'd probably be a good idea. Like, I don't know. Getting up in melee seems to be hazardous to my health. It gives them the opportunity to strike back. It gives them the opportunity to be like the proverbial empire. Oh, no. Who are you guys? Who are you? Those guys seem a little tougher than what I'm used to dealing with. Ow, he's got a gun! So apparently he is a thug. Nope, I ain't gonna hold still and get whacked with a shovel. What do I look like, a wounded rabbit? I'm not trying to play that life. Don't you think about it. I will get you. I will get you right now. I'm taking everything you got. Ow! Who's capping? This dude's busting caps over here, and I'm all out of bullets like a dumbass. I can't even shoot back. Luckily, his gun appears to be quite ineffective. Oh, that guy's the chieftain. That explains why he had a firearm when everybody else was trying to whap me with, like, bits of rebar and whatnot. He had a knife, a light weapon. He had a toy boat and some polymer cloth. Alright, well, he's dead now. He didn't make that one. We knocked him off his high horse. However, he almost knocked us off of ours. We took some damage right there. However, that was the first fight in the game that was actually, like, dangerous all by its lonesome. Who did I kill? I know I killed somebody else over here, and I just didn't loot because that guy had a sledgehammer, shotgun ammo, a severed hand, and a motor. I think that's a shotgun right there. Since that's out of bullets, we're going to recycle it. Let's sort everything by weight, and anything I can get rid of would be fantastic. I definitely don't need a shovel. That can go right now. I can recycle that right this second, too. I'm going to suggest we eat some cookies. I don't think it's going to help very much, but it's not going to stop me from suggesting that we do it because we're wounded. It's also given us health, so that'll help out a little bit. My stress levels are probably pretty shitty. So, I'll hit myself with a little bit of the old smoky, smoky, toky, toky. Do I still have my shotgun? Let's get that lined up. Shotgun, where are you? I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure for this guy right here, I've got a bunch of bullets. Like, this is just like an improvised pipe shotgun or something like that. I don't know how many. It holds 6 rounds? Why the hell have I not been using this? Dude, I have so many bullets, though. I could be safe right now. Like, sliding into second, you know what I mean? But no, Splattercat's got to do everything the complicated, shitty way, because he just can't help himself. Alright, let's go inside and see what we got going on here. We got some lockers. That's got what looks like cigarettes or something inside of it. We got barbed wire and something else inside of that one. We can't get into the medical chest. There's just books in there, a cup on that side. Nothing that looks eminently lootable on that side. And so if I can't loot in a kingly fashion, then damn it, I'm not gonna loot at all. I need to loot fancy, or I need to just walk away. And that's how my life works. Loot fancy or loot walking away. We've got an anomaly right there. So were they just like holding it down over here? Is there any kind of like base that they were living inside of? Like, I'm sure there is. Can I go inside of here? I don't think this game is going to have any kind of like instance dungeons or anything like that. Everything that we've done so far has been outdoors. And so I don't know if this game is going to function a little bit like Fallout does, where you're outside, but then you can go through doors and go into inside areas and kind of have a good time that way. I had no idea, but meh. I suppose that'll have to do for right now. I think I see herbs right there. Is that herbs? What is that? That's an herb right there, and it's just not displaying properly. I always need more herbs. Thank you. I'm assuming that scrap is going to be like the main thing in this game that you trade. So you guys know you have bandits like right outside your door, right? You guys need to secure your borders a little bit better. It's very dangerous for travelers out here, and all I want to do is travel. That's right. You can call me. I'll be traveling all day long, just double dribbling, breaking ankles while I do it, so people are just extra salty and don't know how to deal with it. That's how Splatty do. Oasis. So we need to present this to the merchant in Oasis. It looks like they flat out just let me walk in. Can I loot in here? Or is everything loot disabled? Seems like it might be disabled, because I know you can loot those sacks like in the real world. What's up with this building right here with the house on it? Is that like a place that I can go back to in order to rest? Or is it like a base camp? Or what is it? A fast travel point or something maybe? There's a mail tube right there. I can't talk to you even though you look awesome. You seem like just the ninja that I need to have on my team. Looks like they must be down below in the subway. Let's go talk to them possibly? In the subway of Oasis, we keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Now let me welcome everybody to the Merchant's Nest.
You're new here, I take it.
Yeah.
You work for the corporation?
Not really. I'm a volunteer. Came here of my own free will.
Wow. We don't get your type here often, and don't expect me to call your course of action commendable. More like desperate. Everything here is more complicated than you think.
What do you mean?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Or not. I don't know. I don't have time to chat. In any case, I'll take your token. Your room is back there, just past the door. It's got everything you need. You can arrange it however you want.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting a place to live.
If you need anything, I can sell it to you. I take parts as payment. The name's Michael, by the way. Or Uncle Misha, as the locals call me.
It's Mikael. Mikael the Trader. You gotta put a little bit more spice on that voice acting. I don't know, man. You Russian. Be Russian. Like, da. This is my trading post. You gotta get in there and make it happen, dude.
You copy?
Yeah, I can. Who is this? How did you get in contact?
Over the radio, damn it. I asked the local merchant if there was anyone around looking for work. He said you were new here, so you probably could use some. I'm a biologist. I study the flora and the fauna here on Greenwich. Many... Sorry. Many non-standard animals and even humans live here.
Okay. What do you need?
Have you heard of Subject 11?
No.
They call it the Wanaga. Well, I need some tissue from it. Cuts from its hide and flesh. So that I can research the creature. My data indicates that some of them have settled near the Kupol radar station. In one of the buildings there. Sorry. That's in Sector G7.
So what's the pay?
Just get some specimens. The pay will be fair. Over and out.
Apparently, the pay will be super fair. Let's talk to Merchant Misha. If I wanted to sell some stuff, how could I make that happen? I'm going to find more of this stuff anyways, And so I really see no reason not to just unload everything for right now. It looks like we can make some pretty good money off of it. I don't know what the economy is like in this game, but I've got loads of all this stuff. I'll probably hold on to things like the emulsifier maybe. Ooh, the chemicals are worth a decent amount too. I'll probably be able to make like a poison wrap or like some kind of poison thing later on from that, but for right now I just don't care. My weight is way too high, and I need to get that under control. I've got plenty of cigarettes and stuff, so I don't think I need the antidepressants. We've got a madman's hand, which looks like it's just trash loot. Totally okay with that. I love getting free money for stuff that otherwise is not that useful. I would consider... Oh, yeah, we had the Bandits Checkers, too, right there. I forgot about that. Bandits Checkers! Wow, everything in this game sells for a decent amount. You can actually get some fairly solid cash put together if you can manage to, like, sell everything when it needs to be sold. Now we've got a decent amount of money, and I'm hoping our weight will hold. On the weapons menu, let me see what we got here. I want to see what he's got to sell to me. So what kind of weapons you got for me? We've got ourselves nothing that we haven't seen before. We got a baseball bat right there that does 153. It's a medium weapon, and it's probably easily modifiable. We've also got ourselves a nice little shivety shank right there. I am a sucker for baseball bats. I really am. Even over machetes and sabers, I'm kind of I might sell the machete and the saber, and we'll just run a baseball bat for right now. The machete doesn't do as much damage. The saber's got really good damage, though, so I think we should hold on to that. I want your baseball bat. And what else do you got? You got buckwheat down in here? Okay, buckwheat, Band-Aids, analgesics. There are some useful things. Apple cocktail, noodle meal. I will take all of your recipes, please. I will take the grape juice, the apple juice, the lemonade, the tomato juice, the orange juice. Whatever you got, I want it. You got any bullets or anything? You ain't got no bullets? Damn. I was hoping this dude would have bullets, but it makes sense that he doesn't, considering we're like in a post-apocalyptic world where it's going to be scarce and hard to come by anything. Now that I've got that, we'll keep an eye out for gas and lighters, and it looks like we can put it on a stick maybe. I still haven't found the stuff that I need for basic tools. You got any leather, man? I can go hunt some monsters, or I can just get it from you, whichever's easier. Doesn't matter. Let's learn all of these. There we go. We got some new recipes. And where's our house at? It says our house is like over this way down the hall maybe, or up above us. Maybe there was there's workbenches and shit down here too. Okay, we've got a med station, we've got a stove, and we've got a workbench right here. I don't have any of the stuff that's required in order to put that together, but we've got, is this my personal stash? How do I know which one's mine? I assume that it's this one over here. Player 1's is what I'm thinking. That's what it's got to be. That actually works out pretty well because that lets me store things up for later that I don't necessarily need right this instant. I will throw most of the liquor inside of there. I know, traveling without liquor. Who would have thought? What kind of guy is this Splattercat? The kind of guy that tries to stay sober when dudes are trying to murk me, all right? The kind of guy that stays sober when death is in the air. And I smell a lot of death right now. A whole lot of death. So much death. I don't think other than that, we've got to put much else inside of there. That's whiskey. That's a liqueur. I need my grape juice back. It looked a little bit like liquor, okay? I was a little worried about it. Let's head back upstairs. And I don't know. We've got ourselves a really nice place to stay. Inside of my journal, I assume that I can fix this right here. I need a motor and a toaster. I need a radio, a microscope, and a fan. Every single one of these is something that I've destroyed like in the last 8 seconds. And then the private room workshop repair. It's a good idea. Is there a monolith here so that I can spawn here when I die instead of being like way out in the boony / sticks? This dude wanted me to hunt something too. So aiding science for the biologist. Find the dome radar station in sector G7. All right, how far away is that? About 1 kilometer away? We're going to have to do a little bit of a hike to get over there, but I'm not actually that actively concerned with it. I think we can make it happen. I think that's something that's going to be doable. Does this count as a cooking fire right here? Does it, does it, does it? Oh, I think it does. I can make an apple cocktail out of chocolate and something else. I don't know if that sounds good. I don't know. That seems a little sketchy. That definitely seems iffy to me. Anything else I can craft up in here? I can make steel, nails. I mean, there's a bunch of little things that I can make, but nothing too excessively amazing. Well, with a kilometer to walk, I suppose we get on it. This place gives us a nice little repository where we can dump off our runoff, like the random objects that we end up with as we're playing the game. And I think that's a good thing that's really going to aid us. Let's just be on our way then. It dropped my thing again. There we go. Now we're good. We got 1 kilometer until we find our way out here. I got my shotgun. I got my bang stick. My boom stick. That scatter shot just blah, 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 blah. That's the sound that it's going to make when I drop it on my enemies here. I think we got a campfire over there. It's usually a pretty good idea to watch out for any kind of herbs. I find that the areas around the campfires tend to have herbs, and in fact, there's one right there. So if you're looking for my bit of advice on the game, it's look for herbs near campfires if you need healing items. That tends to be where I find them. There we go. I didn't have it centered properly. This wooden box, it's got another gun. If you find a gun, but you don't necessarily need the gun, unload it and then scrap it. Seriously, unload it and then scrap it. You'll get a few more shotgun rounds, which is great because guns seem to be a great force equalizer in this game. If the enemy's got a ton of things coming at you, most wildlife can be one-shot. At least all the wildlife that I've come across can be one-shot at this point in the game, so long as you've got a gun or a rifle or a pistol. And if they've got 3 or 4 enemies that are all trying to roll out on you, you can put a little bit of buck on them too to even it out, especially if the enemy's got something to look at you with. Man, that weather effect right there. I like the lighting in this game. It looks good. Like, it's a game that I think once they get done with theirs... So the game does have some slowdowns. I've noticed that even on my beast of a computer, it occasionally drops down to 45 frames or so. Here and there. Here and there. It's not all the time. It's not some of the time. It's just here and there. You do what you got to do. Ooh, more herbs. Yes, please. Who likes herbs? Splattercat needs them for his nerves. There we go. Anything over here? Let me guess. Scary little girl? There's like always a little scary girl popping out whenever I go to these locations. Oh, shit. I don't know what that is, but it's dead now. It's a dorg. Yay! We've got ourselves some leather, and we've got a dorg jaw, which we can sell for a decent little grip of cash. Inside of here, I was trying to get rid of that frying pan so that I wouldn't have to carry it around. I'm kind of wondering, so in the tutorial, it lets you slot one of these, but it doesn't do anything. There's like these big green canisters laying around, and you can only carry them. You can't use a weapon while you're carrying a canister. And if you can drop them off at these locations, I'm really curious what happens. I want to know. From what I can tell, those look like some kind of like pump substations or something like that. Maybe it's for in the game later on with a different objective. For right now, we just don't know. Is this another road over here? Where is this taking me? This is like one of them sketchy roads you find out in the middle of nowhere. And you're like, I don't know if I should be following this. I feel like something bad's going to happen. The game definitely isn't as dangerous as Stalker. I do think the game could go with having its difficulty raised, 10-20%. Make the enemies hurt a little bit more, make them a little bit scarier. I don't know what that is, but it's running from me, so... What was that? I heard a noise. Something's out here in the bushes. Well, I'm not super enthused about getting whacked. I do need more leather for my toolkit. Okay, so we got anomalies right there. Got what looks kind of like a road blockage and maybe a military vehicle right here. An APC of some kind or some sort of weird Bioshock-looking machine. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's any loot around, so I'm just going to ignore it for the moment. We have what looks like an enemy over here. I think I can take him straight from the shoulder. There's 2 of them. There we go. Put it on him. Yep, let him find out. There's one. Oh, he's not down. Okay. I think that'll be fun to deal with. There's one. What you got to show me? He got a hit off right there because I ran out of stamina. I couldn't swing anymore. Got a toy truck. We got a juice. I'm going to go ahead and just drink that right now. Sipping on Madman juice. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. I am going to take the transformer. Because I think we need that. Do we still have it? What happened here? We've got iron. We've got a radio. Yeah, we've got the transformer. I think it goes into like a special inventory or something when you do that. Because I don't see it inside of our... Yeah, I don't see it inside of our overall kit. So I think it applies it to the quest so that you can just go back and reactivate it without accidentally selling or moving things around. Might be a little weird for players that are trying to build stuff or trying to save up and wants to choose what they want to use it on. But, you know, I could take it or leave it. That's fine. It doesn't bother me either way. We got some kind of weird dragon-looking rock over there. I'm calling that Dragon Rock from now on. That's Dragon Rock. My name is Splattercat. This game is called Desolate. I hope you guys liked it. I will see you in the next episode. Hi, everybody, and I'll see y'all next time. It's been a blast. If you want the game for yourself, look down below. That's the place where you're going to get it. If you wanted to support me, all you got to do is like this video. That's the easiest and fastest way to do it. And it's the way that makes Splatty super happy. Thank you for joining me. It's been my pleasure and my privilege to be able to entertain you all on the internet every single day for the last 5 or 6 years. It's been fantastic. I don't have the words to express how fantastic it's been. It's just been 100% great, and I couldn't do it without all of you. So thank you, and I will see you all next time. How do, everybody?